Welcome to the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. Mackey Stadium, home to the Nevada Wolfpack, where we have hit the jackpot responsibly with this matchup. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. From the gun. Tight end finds a soft spot. Strong, firm tackle.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in zones. You got to get him involved.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. At the 20, he's got space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal coming up. He'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. And what a great matchup we have of 2 highly productive runners, David.
And I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These 2 running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
They'll throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's George. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll bring it back. It's Williams. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Catch in the middle. It's Gray. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Terrapins are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. Taking it the other way. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get it with whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Nevada going quickly. They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run it from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the...
Got a lot of running room. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He's looking to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's White. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long. Here's the return from inside his 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it. And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Trying play action. Going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what to do?
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down right there. Nevada going quickly. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. On 3rd down, going up top. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Nevada will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. They'll try to pick up the first. The Terrapins get enough for the first down.
And how about the confidence? This coach is very confident. 4th down, backed up in my territory, inside my 20, and you go for it? Wow, you better get it, and you did here. So great coaching.
He's loose. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Terrapins! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll leave it with him. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's ball. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker, it's ball. He stopped almost immediately. Didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Still on his feet at the 40. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Now from inside the red zone. Grabbed over the middle. It's George. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. They're bringing... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Racing down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Maryland! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense.
All kinds of running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Running with power. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. Nevada going quickly.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gonna run it. It's Ball. Still running at the 40. Open runway ahead. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop of this running game, moves the chains as they get the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Running to the left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They stop him right on the edge of the red zone. A pickup of 5 to the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Nevada! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Line getting set on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to power their way ahead. At the 40, there he goes. The expressway is wide open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Terrapins!
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Nevada going quickly.
And, David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop them?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run.
A shot for the end zone. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quarterback will audible. On second down, he'll fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes his connection.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Williams.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
The lone back's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Defense was a little anxious there, got caught offside. Penalty will be declined and give him the touchdown. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
38, Nevada, 28.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's White. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Nevada going quickly.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They've got it. First and 10 at the 42.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense. Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game.
28.
He wants to throw. Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. But a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. A low line drive and short kick. That's where they'll mark it down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Nice move to keep running. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Able to get one down to the 15. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And they're able to make the tackle.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the 1st down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, man. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Going up top on 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Trying to get to him. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. And the ball is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to the running game. At the 45 on its way. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses. Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the USC Trojans taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Terrapins will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground as a 20. The Trojans offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When the receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra.
Hit the afterburners, kid. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
And it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you got to bring your A game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks. Now, how are we going to finish? We've talked about this season. We've talked about what we want to do, and we might not be living up to expectations, but we can control finishing strong.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Looking for room. It's Ray. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. He's got his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. Tackle is made after the first down. The Terrapins are marching down the field. Looking to move it through the air. He makes the grab.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Got a man. It's Williams. Stopped after making the catch. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. The play-action fake. Unloads it left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he's got it! Touchdown, Terrapins! Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger, Reese. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. They went out and looked so good on that last drive.
And the returner will be brought down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse. Off he goes! At the 30. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. Defense might bring the house here. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. The field goal is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll give it to him again. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Ray. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And this punt will be down just inside the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jordan. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got it behind the line. It's Jordan. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his open man. Across the 25, he's got room. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Back to the air one more time. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Trojans! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Bulldozes his way through. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important to get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, Maryland! What a catch and run for 6. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Floats it out in space. Gets away from one, finds some space. Flying down the right side. Past the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, USC.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. And the Terrapins get it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooper. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. The give from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. They've got the screen set up. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, on 3rd down, they go to the running back screen. They're able to get a couple of yards, but not enough for the first. What do?
This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll throw it on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Childs. He looks that one in nicely.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a 1st down like they did right there.
Complete downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in. He's got it down the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. The offense set for a 1st down play. Handoff to the lone back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. All teed up and ready to go here in the 2nd half.
Maryland, 14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a first down.
Into the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll go to the ground. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
To the air, it's Childs. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Touchdown, Southern Cal! They take the lead with the 6. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on the first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. He can just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spot. DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
It's caught downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
It's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance. And I mean, you've got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You've got to work the perimeter to both sides.
Touchdown, Maryland! And they take it in for 6 more points. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking to throw, it's Childs. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking for room, it's Ray. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
They're going to ride this running back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Give him 6 on the play, they'll mark it at the 9. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Leaves it with the running back. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. He's got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a touchdown Terrapins. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Lining up to add another.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Makes the grab. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. To the air, it's Childs. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Continues to fight for yards. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He's got his man. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deeper. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. A 3rd and long coming up here. Wants to throw. It's Childs. They're trying to get to him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 4th down, going to the air. What a snag by the defense. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the foot.
Takes it the other way. The 40. The 30. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Maryland! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is through, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get ugly if there's no answer coming up.
Nail, meat, coffee. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved in this game, right? Keep you excited, a reason to tune in. Well, I don't got one. This is over.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Childs. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Matthews. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game